Alright ladies, we have one more nail kind of issue to deal with, and that's going to be, forgive my non-trimmed nail there, but that's going to be the curved nail. Like, I've got my nails curve, just some of them, just the last two here. Everything else is pretty well flat, as you can see, but that right there can be something that is intimidating to people sometimes, but it's not. I'm here to show you, I will guide you, and I will lead you so that you will understand. This is super easy to actually do these. One thing that's difficult is sizing, because it's like you lay it this side, you lay it that side, and you're not sure which way to go. I kind of tend to go with, on this one, you want to not go too small. So this is one that you can do the cold application method, and it'll actually make it really easy for you, because you can apply the Jamberry and then make sure that it fits right and all that, and then apply your heat and everything. But since I already know which size I am, just keep rubbing that in your face. Actually, the more practice you have doing these, the easier they become. But go ahead and, like I said before, do not touch the Jamberries with your fingers. I'm going to go ahead and take this, I'm going to heat it up. But if you needed to, like I said, if you need to actually trim down your sides to make sure that you have that little sliver of nail showing, go ahead and do that before you heat it up, and that's going to help out a ton. My wrap is not being held onto very well by the tweezers, it's kind of blowing around. Okay, so we're good and ready. Now, kind of same thing as before, I'm going to go ahead and put my hand down on the table, because it's really hard to lay it down straight while you're, so it's a little bit longer than my nail, so I'm going to go ahead and handle it with my fingers like I've been telling you not to do, and I'm going to make sure that it's centered, because that is mandatory when it comes to the curved nails. And again, pulling from the center, you just want to lay that down, pull. And since it's curved, you want to really make sure that you pull those corners. What this is doing is it's pulling the Jamberry really tight. I don't know if you can see that. It's pulling it really nice and tight around those curved edges. And then take your rubber cuticle pusher and go all the way around the Jamberry. And if you've got any like areas of buckling on the curved nails, it tends to happen a little bit more, a little bit easier, just because of the sheer curve of it. And some women have double curved nails. You want to make sure that you just apply the pressure and do the pulling, because that's going to pull out any little like creases that you get. And then, so it looks like everything's really smooth on this application, but if you were to get any sort of puckering or buckling, you can take your tweezers, handy dandy tweezers, and heat them up with your Jamberry mini heater or whatever source of heat that you're using, whether it be like a blow dryer, or you can even hold it against like your flat iron, and then you'll just take it and like tap down that area. And that's actually a really good tip also for making your Jamberries last, because you, over time, over use and wear, might see, not always, but sometimes you'll get like a little spot want to lift, and what you want to do is just nip it in the butt real quick I'm going to show you another really awesome, super great, fantastic, amazing trick. This here, the spoon pusher, is also really good for getting out any wrinkles or buckling that you might have. So what I'm doing right now is I'm heating it up with my mini heater, and I'm getting it nice and hot. You don't want to burn yourself, but you also need it hot. It needs to be hot enough to use. And this is a super, super good trick for these curved nails, okay? You want to take the spoon pusher, and as you can see, I'm pretty much ironing the jamberry with it. I know, crazy, right? So this too is a good tool for helping maintain your Jamacure. If you wanted to, you could definitely use this, like I said, doing the cold method. You could definitely use this as your source of heat. And you know, make sure that it's not too hot to where it might damage the surface of the wrap, but you want it hot enough to give you that nice heat and pressure, because we all know that that's what makes the jamberry stick. Heat and pressure. My daughter actually went to her friend's house to do a Jamacure playdate, and they did the jams on her friend's mom, who was not told to use the alcohol swabs or any of the prepping, and then also no heat, no pressure, so they obviously peeled right off. I was laughing at that because, you know, she's 9. So anyways, but it was fun for her mom, her friend's mom. And I'm showing you now, this nail has had time to go ahead and cool, so I'm doing the filing down to get the nail wrap off, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull it just to get these to come undone. And again, like I said before, I'm just gonna go ahead and lift and trim. And saw the little corner there. I'm gonna flip it, trim it. And again, this is something that I didn't go over in my last video, is that slight angle, real gentle filing, straight down, not up and down, but straight down, to give yourself that tip. I'm always peeling at tape and things in my business, so it's really important for me to have an edge that will help me to not get any lifting. So I'm just gonna really create like a sliver, a literal sliver. Alright, so all that dust off there, and it looks like I still have this corner to trim. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a sliver. I know it's really hard to see, but because it's that minuscule, but that is going to make the difference between having a good solid seal on the tip of my nail and getting any sort of lifting. And that's exactly what they should look like. I mean, see that? It's good, right? Okay, now that this one's had a chance to cool, I'm going to go ahead and file this down as well. And that's actually, you know, the rhythm of it when you're doing your own Jamacure at home is, you know, doing one nail and letting the other cool, and then coming back to it so that you can not take 20 years trying to do them. And you actually get faster the more that you do them, because you begin to know your own nails super well. you also know which size nails that you use. And it's honestly, these things are amazing because you can use them for just about any purpose. Like if you have brittle nails, if you have short nails, you can grow them out. If you're a nail biter, I've had people say that they won't want to do them because they're a nail biter. I used to bite my nails. I used to sit there in front of the TV and chew my nails off, and I mean, like, as you can see, my nails are not super short anymore, you know? So that's another good thing, because you can't bite through these. You can try, and you're just gonna end up messing them up, and you're not gonna want to do that anyways because they look so fantastic. So I'm going ahead and cut to the chase on this one, literally. Just cutting the excess wrap off of my nail and making sure I don't have any wrap hanging off. And again, slight angle. And I really do find that this helps to maintain and not get any lifting. So yeah, these really do create a watertight seal. They really help to strengthen your nails. I know that a long time ago, well, not really that long ago because we're only a few years old, but they used to be called nail shields because they literally do shield your nail from life. They're also non-porous, which is another really important thing for you to know, which means that they will not absorb anything. They are absolutely wonderful to be worn in the medical industry, the food industry, because they're non-porous, they don't chip, they will literally last. You know, as long as you have good hygiene habits as far as keeping your hands clean, you won't have any issues. So as you can see, I've even done that filing with this one. Nice, good, flat, and I've got that tiny little sliver of nail showing so that I don't have any lifting as I like use my nails to scratch and grab at things. But as you can see, now I just got to do my pinky. But that's it. That's pretty much the things that I wanted to show you as far as tips and tricks and talking to you about how awesome Jamboree nails are. If you'd like to have a sample, please message me. I'm more than happy to send you one. If you would like to purchase any, go to joyfuljams.jamboreenails.net. Also, you can message me if you have any other questions about application tips and tricks, and I'd be more than happy to help you work out all those different needs that we all have, since our nails are all so different. Thank you so much for watching again, and if you'd like to join Jamboree, it's still a ground floor opportunity and we are growing quickly, please don't hesitate to message me. I'd love to help you get started on this journey. It has been such a blessing. It really has. I'll do another video on that some other day. But thank you again for watching, and you rock!